feminine. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are the Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. Let's see what messages come out today for our feminines. Thank you, spirits. What are the messages? All right, Sisyphus. Okay. Oh, digital detox, help or seeking help. Okay. I'm picking up some heavy energies coming through here, feminine. Danger approaching. Okay. Germination. No exit. Speculation. Puppet. All right. Yeah, this is very interesting here. Underlying energy is destiny. We have a destined connection that kind of went left. Okay? More than kinda. Says, like Sisyphus, endlessly pushing a boulder up the hill only for it to roll back down, making endless sacrifices for someone who doesn't appreciate it, a hopeless cycle of exertion and defeat. All right, perhaps you and this person both at some point felt like you're offering love to the other one and it's not being received, or it's not being taken as what it is. Like the person is just not seeing it as you're offering love or you're giving love, or vice versa. Then we have digital detox. So the energy that's coming through is like someone is trying their best to stay off of their phone, because when they're on it, they're checking for you. Lost in the virtual world and neglects real life relationships, realizes the need for a digital detox and seeks clarity, feels overwhelmed by digital content and needs a break. All right, so somebody could be, again, trying to get your attention, feeling like that's not working, and at this moment seeking help. You know, can anybody point me in the right direction as to what to do or how to fix this? Crying out for support, help arrives from unexpected quarters. Invisible forces of help guide you through troubled waters. Danger approaching. Yeah, they're definitely watching you. Okay. They may also feel like there's a certain energy that's watching them. Like they're stuck in or trapped in a certain cycle that they can't get out of, but there's no exit. So even if they want to come close to you, it's like why their efforts are being lost in translation or something. A sense of foreboding fills the air and weighs on your mind. A lurking menace stalks you and keeps you alert. They feel like they're going crazy here. Okay. I'm getting this obsessing energy, and that's been coming up a lot. They know that's dangerous. They feel like they're becoming obsessed. I feel like this person that they're talking to tells them, like, you and this person are never going to resolve the issue, are never going to get out of this cycle that you've been in, this repetitive toxic cycle that seems to be hopeless, right? Where you feel defeated. You feel like you're trying and you're not getting through to this person. They also may feel the same way, but you're never going to get through to this person unless you address whatever the root causes are. If you don't want to address the root causes, then you're not going to get anywhere, because it says prevents future issues by addressing the root causes. Yes, but you don't get to even come back into contact with this person, you know, because the energy I'm feeling again with the digital detox, it's like somebody is just watching you a lot. And perhaps because, again, they're reaching out, you're not responding, they're feeling overwhelmed by what it is that they're seeing. Okay. So this could be someone that they like to present one image online, but things are another way behind the scenes. They may have been or felt like a slave to materialism, consumerism, things like that. They feel like the two of you keep going through the same thing over and over. This is how you feel, but this is why. Because nothing changes. Trapped in a cycle of consumption and never satisfied. Shallow satisfaction from consumerism is short-lived. Yep. Monetary chains hold you back from true happiness. So, let's see. This could be a destined connection. But some of you could be looking at the person like they're a false flame because of the way that they have moved, the things that have happened, stuff like that. That's what comes to mind here, okay? Then we have fatal blow. It says, I'm sorry for dragging you into this Sisyphean task. It feels like we're both pushing that boulder up the hill only to see it roll back down. Okay? Again with this, engages in a Sisyphean task that never ends. No exit. You see that? It's like it goes hand in hand. These two things. Yep. We keep replaying the same story over and over again, and it never ends well. When will we finally learn to break this cycle? Okay. Digital detox. This could be someone, and I did see Casanova earlier when I was splitting the deck to go ahead and shuffle. I saw Casanova and Destiny. We ended up with the Destiny as the underlining. So this could be someone that was entertaining multiple online relationships. This caused a disconnect between you two, because it says we keep repeating the same patterns with our phones and it never ends well. When will we learn to limit our screen time and be more present? All right, so again, never ending cycle with this person. When I think the devil energy, you know, you think money, power, respect, you think women, men, you know, those things come with it. So this person kind of got caught up in the hype of all that, is what it seems. They got caught up in the hype of all that. Yeah, lifesaver interests, okay? And then something happens in a very unexpected way, and it's like, oh, I really need you, okay? Or something like that. It says, our hidden fears resurface and past wounds reopen with doubt. If we don't face this together, these unresolved emotions will only grow stronger, okay? So yes, they're talking to someone, but they may also ask you to come with them to speak with this person. Or something like, come with me to speak to this person so we can try to fix us or resolve us. I've been working on me and I want to work on us, or something like that. Because they realized where they went wrong. You know, I was chasing behind material gain at the cost of deeper connections, which is this one. I was too focused on that. Valuing wealth over emotional bonds, profit prioritized, heart overlooked. Okay. Now they feel like they're grasping for air. Salvation appears. Okay, they're a breath away from safety. I feel like even though you feel how you do, you would never lead them high and dry. You would never lead them, like, abandon them when they really need you the most. And this person seems to always be there for you when you need them the most. But it's this cat and mouse thing here still. All right, let's see, because danger approaching. Yeah, okay, I read that one. I want to support you spiritually and not feel bounded by your struggles, nor the opinions of others. I'm here to lift you up, even if you're unsure of what the future holds. Okay. I feel like this person will always be there for you. You will always be there for them. It's a lot of that coming out here. But it seems like the two of you could just never get right. They're always chasing money. And maybe you were always chasing after them. Like you were always chasing his love with them. And they was always chasing money. Or something like that. I focused too much on what could be gained and neglected what truly mattered. My lack of trust caused a rift. I regret not seeing the true value of our bond. I feel your presence in the abyss. Our connection is deep despite the distance. I reached out to save you, but you chose the depths. Perhaps you were never meant to resurface with me. Okay. So it's like the person may have reached their hand out for you. And then when you go to reach your hand out for them, it's like they're so focused on, you know, that. It's like they would much rather choose that, you know, but they're saying, I see now what I didn't see then. Okay, or something like that. All right, could be the help that they've been seeking. Okay, we have warning. Sheesh. Now, I don't think this is a bad warning. I just don't, because of what came out. Okay, we have secret weapon and commitment. All right, now, the only way I could see that as a bad thing is if this person is trying to use this as a weapon. If they know that you love them and you want a relationship with them, then they'll be like, oh, you know, let's be in this relationship. But is that really solving anything? Again, back to the root issue, the root cause of the issue. Okay, what is the root cause? Because if we just hop, skip, jump past that, we'll be right back in the same situation. Okay. I feel like you're not expecting this to come. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's what it says. It says skips necessary steps to gain an advantage. So what I mean by that, we have things to resolve. But instead of me attempting to resolve those things, I'm going to just come to you and be like, you want to be my lady? You know, instead of us working through whatever the issues were that caused me to question us in the first place. Okay, because it says asking a big question and hoping for a positive response. Uncertainty surrounds long-term decisions and approach with patience. Creates high expectations and intense emotional pressure. So you wanting the commitment created the high expectations and the intense emotional pressure. Them being so focused on the material things, the material world, all that, being trapped in a cycle of consumption, never fully being satisfied. You know, it's like I could keep on consuming. I could keep on consuming. All right, here's the thing, y'all. You're either the producer or the consumer, but you're rarely ever both. Okay? So you could have balance. Sure, go ahead, do your thing. But it's always going to be one over the other in that case. So is it really balanced? Okay, right? Because we're all consuming everything all the time. You know, whatever you watch, whatever you eat, whatever you drink, whatever you listen to, you know, the company you keep, we're always consuming. We're constantly consuming. The thing is to be mindful of what you're consuming. Be a conscious, you know, shopper, spender, conscious consumer. Okay? So it's like that. They're just doing. They ain't thinking. Okay, they just buying. They just, you know, it's that kind of thing. And there's certain, here's the best way to put it. Yes, a great bishop that I know and love says this, right? It's okay to have money. It's just not okay for your money to have you. All right, it's nothing wrong with having money. This is why I love this bishop, because you have some people that, you know, some pastors, some bishops, they want to tell you like it's wrong, you know, for you to be successful and prosperous. No, it's not, because God doesn't want us to struggle. This is why I love this bishop. Amen, hallelujah. Please protect that man, God. You know, keep him, God. Because yes, God don't want us to struggle. That's facts. It don't get no more facts than that. You know, it's okay to have money. It's just never, ever okay for your money to have you. And that's what I see here. So because they know you want commitment, they may come in and try to offer that, you know. And this is not something that you're expecting. But when they go to this person that they're speaking to, that may be something that comes up. Because they're like, well, you feel these things about this person. Does this person know that? If you're putting all your time and energy into all these other things and little into them, how are they supposed to know that? All right, so let's see. I want to see what it says. It says, I feel my life is in turmoil and I don't know how to calm it. Whatever can break has broken, but the one thing that remained strong was our love. All right, and I really do feel like they feel brokenhearted without you. Okay, it's like, I love you. Okay. I feel brokenhearted at the fact that you think I don't love you. Yeah, the communication may be blocked right now. Some of you may not be speaking to this person. We have the Eight of Wands flipped itself into reverse, and then the Ace of Swords flipped over in the deck with the Fool card as the underlining. So you're coming across as very detached right now in a situation, and the person really doesn't know if the two of you are moving forward or not, because as of right now, it's not looking like it. Okay? But I feel like communication is blocked because there was no movement. There was no growth. Nothing was happening. The Eight of Wands is not just communication, you know, lots of it back and forth. So I feel like there was steady flow of communication at some point. But because you saw no movement and there was stagnation, you said, you know, this is not it for me. Okay, Six of Swords, you're at distance. You distance yourself. Eight of Pentacles, started putting the energy back into you. Yeah, the Empress. Started putting that energy right back into you. You felt like you were going around and around in circles trying to offer your love to this person. It's like you were chasing this person down with the heart. You're like, okay, what am I doing? I am love. So all I have to do is exist. I don't have to chase anyone, you know, or prove that I'm worthy or deserving. We have the Death card. Yeah. So it's like it's the ending. Now the Queen of Wands is very confident. Okay. Very bold. Very attractive. This person feels like they want to hold on to you. Perhaps they're recognizing this confidence in a whole new way, you know? Like you're bold about it right now. The Ace of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. They're like, help. I feel like I messed up a destined partnership. That's what I'm getting. You know, whoever they talking to, whoever they went to, you know, it's like, how can I help you? What can I help you with today? So what do you want to talk about today? What is it that I can help you with? You know? What's on your mind? What's in your heart? Right? Help. I feel like I messed up a destined connection. And I don't know what to do. Okay? Destiny is always changing depending on the choices we make. I say this, I feel like, every day. Alright? Every day. Alright? Ten of Swords. Yeah, this person feels hurt. They feel like they disappointed you and betrayed you, but they also feel disappointed and betrayed by you. Because again, no matter what has happened in their life, no matter what has gone on, you have been present. Again, all right, one thing I didn't mention about the Queen of Wands is her loyalty. So that's something that they could be recognizing that, oh, you know, this is a person that was literally always here, but they're recognizing it now because you are not. So it's a different type of energy. Someone always being here versus someone no longer being here is pretty obvious. Okay. But I feel like this person had insecurities and they hid behind those insecurities, you know, with the things they were doing. For some of you, it could have been fast money too. You know, fast money, so slow on the love kind of thing. Let us see what we have here. I'm battling my insecurities and re-examining our relationship. It is life-altering and also extremely empowering. At times I struggle, but I know you are my secret weapon. Welp. Okay. They said they are movement by themselves, but they are a boss when y'all together. Okay. We have the Hanged One. The Nine of Wands. Okay. Yes, the Nine of Wands is putting the guard up, putting the block up, setting those boundaries, being firm about it. Okay. You've been through a lot. You're wounded. Look, they got their bandages on. You're like, I don't know how much more of this I could take. I feel like this relationship don't whip my tail. Okay. Shoot. I feel like this relationship has whipped my hiney. All right. You have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles here is holding on to something. So this person is still stuck on you. The passion, the desire, all that is still there, hasn't gone anywhere. Only thing that's changed is you are distant. You're to yourself. You're in hermit mode. That's it. Their feelings didn't change. And honestly, shoot, as the reader, be honest with you, yours didn't either. I see the Queen of Cups, you know, there's still love here. Your thing is, can I depend on this person? See, they're showing up as a King of Pentacles, right? This King of Pentacles is all into their pentacle. Okay, this is showing up as Divine Masculine to you, though. Okay, your divine counterpart. They do want to make a love offer. They want to offer commitment, right? More specifically, that's what we see here with the Ace of Cups, and then this commitment is what they want to offer to you. All right. I feel like this person is my secret weapon. I was caught up in the 3D, caught up in the matrix, you know. But this person, I don't know, they make me feel like I could do any and everything, man. We got the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords is being heartbroken without you again, because I feel like this is a destined connection. All right, there's a lot of repetition here, okay? So that may be why this person went to go and talk to someone, because they're like, I keep having the same thought. It's not leaving my mind, and I feel like I'm going crazy. You get what I'm saying? This is just what it is. It's a repetitive thought. This is what happened. These are the facts. That's it. You know, there's nothing else to it. So now what is where they're at, you know? We have the High Priestess. High Priestess could be a reader. So if it's not a therapist, you know, or something like that, then they're talking to a reader, especially with the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Okay. They're seeking counsel when it comes to this situation. 10 of Wands, yeah, because they're overwhelmed. And when you feel overwhelmed is when you seek help, when you seek advice, when you seek guidance, when you seek clarity. You can't see beyond those wands. 2 of Cups. I miss my person. I love them. You know, and I feel like they're not hearing me out. Okay, Knight of Wands. This person may have like a love language that is very unique, but full of passion. The Knight of Wands is determination. So it's like they're determined to come in here and make this offer to you. Because it's like the way that they're speaking to this person, you know, that's the whole point of these therapists or spiritual advisors. We're here to assist you, right? I mean, if you're saying you don't know what to do, the thing is to find you your answer, find you your solution, get you the guidance, you know, get the clarity, etc. Right? More than likely it'll be confirmation, because you should always be trusting and relying on your own higher self. But in those times when you really just don't know what to do, or it's too close to heart and you're confused, yes, go to a trusted source. In this case, person is like, well, you say you want this person, you don't want them to leave, you know, this is how you feel about them. All these things sound like commitment to me. Like, you want this person to stay present for you, be loyal to you, be with you. Okay? You want to do that with that person, for that person. Okay, so why haven't you made the offer yet? What's stopping you? You know, that kind of thing. So again, now Ace of Pentacles being my engagement ring, the Hierophant being marriage. You know, how do you get to that place after you've been in this round and round loop-de-loop with this person for so long, right? What are your plans? So now it's got this person thinking, yeah, what are my plans? Okay, 3 of Wands, 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is conflict. All right. We could have been arguing here with the 5 of Wands, you know, 3 of Pentacles. See, it's like you wanted to come together and there was conflict. Conflict was outside interference. Outside interference could have been, again, their obsession at the time with their career. Or, you know, getting on or impressing others. I don't know, very superficial things. Okay. Nothing wrong, again, with having money. Something wrong when your money has you. That's a problem, okay? Money got you tripping, treating people sideways, dismissing true love. Oh, you bugging. Okay, you're bugging now. Okay, we got the 4 of Cups, so I feel like you're over it. Okay, Sweatshirt says, over it, person hurt you a lot. Okay, you still love them. You know, in the event that the person were to come to you the right way, who knows? Because this is twin after all, right? The Moon. But I feel like as far as you're concerned, you think this person is still keeping things from you. Like, let's not forget about the many casual relationships some of you feel like this person was having online with several different people, you know? We have the Page of Wands. The 5 of Wands. Yeah, some of you said, who? You know, I'm good, I'm content, I'm okay. I'm not fighting for someone's affection. If they wanted to give it to me, they would give it to me. We have the Sun card. All right. Yeah, but this person can't help but feel like, you know, ain't no sunshine when she's gone type energy. So I may as well apologize. I may as well make this right. I don't feel good without my person. I can't stop thinking about them. All right. So we have the Hierophant next to the Sun card with the Magician. Yeah, they want to manifest another opportunity here. This time they want to do it right. Is that the Lover sticking his head up? Hold on, y'all. Yep. The Lovers and Temperance. It's like they want to manifest another opportunity. And this time they want the chance to do it right. No more putting other things above the connection. No more allowing pride and ego to intervene. Those are the things that's been coming up today, you know. The 8 of Cups. Yep, emotionally withdrawing from things that don't serve them anymore. Because it's being left out in the cold, being left on red, you not talking to them, all that stuff. Yeah, Divine Feminine being detached like this ain't it. When they really just want to come together with you, have a 10 of Cups. So they're praying that Spirit steps in here in some way. But the only way that'll happen is if they actually accept the truths that they need to. Which is, you know, hey, you were in this devil energy. And that ain't it. Alright. But let's see. 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person, okay, all in their head, all in their heart, thinking about this situation. They're coming towards you to make an offer here. They want to make something right. It might be a small gesture initially just to see how you react, to see what you do. But in the event that you're open to it, it's like there's plenty more where that comes from. Okay. Yep, I just saw commitment and running. It's like now they feel like they ran from you for so long that now that this is what they're wanting, you're pushing them away or you're running away from them. Okay. We have beauty. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted. You're very beautiful. Alright, they think you're very beautiful. We have beginnings. Try again. New direction. Start over. Bluff. Pretending, mask, exaggeration. Alright, you think this person is lying. Alright, maybe this is not the first and only time they've asked to try again. You're like, yeah, you said that last time. You know, you said things are going to be different last time. Okay. Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. Yeah, Divine Masculine is going through an awakening. Okay. It's been mentioned several times. Intimacy is what they're craving. Closeness, true connection. In order to have that, you have to take that mask and those layers off. You can't connect with somebody and bond with somebody if you're still wearing a mask. All right. We have loyalty. Yeah. Trusting, reliability, believing. They feel like you're a person of your word. They can believe what you say. You're very kind-hearted, and it's true. You're just a generally nice person. With spying here, yeah, they're watching you. Some of you may sense and feel that, okay, that this person is watching you. They really want to apologize, or perhaps they feel like they've been trying to, but you set some sort of line and boundary with them again. Remember that 9 of Wands. That's where they feel like they can't get through. Ghosting, disappearing, invisible. Feminine disappeared. They drew this line and disappeared. Second chance, again. Alright, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. Can we try again? Let's start over. Alright, I've been thinking about you a lot. I really miss you. Alright, this person is craving you here, feminine, desiring you. Now, again, with this mask, if they were to come to you and say, it's only you, you're the only person I want like this, you're the only person I love like this, you would say, man, they're full of it. Because we have elusive here. With the mask, you feel like they're just being dishonest and deceptive. You know, they're pulling tricks. That's all you feel. I mean, you said that last time. Or you said that years ago, you know, or whatever. Okay, hopeless. Aw, they're going through it. Oh my goodness. Okay, sinking, despair, falling apart. Memories, they're dwelling. They feel like this is over and they don't know what to do. They feel like they really messed it up here. Alright, they feel like they went too far or didn't go deep enough. One or the other. They either went too far or didn't go deep enough. They avoided and pushed their twin flame away. I feel like they avoided you and pushed you away. Child, now they feeling heartbroken. Lord, have mercy. Okay, let us see here. Mixed signals. I said, what's the mask about? Mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. They know they messed up by pretending that they didn't feel how they do, or by having a negative mind when it comes to the emotions that they were experiencing. Instead of allowing everything to just flow and be as it was, you know, they wanted to try to ignore that love and distract themselves with other things. They got caught up in superficial skit. Okay. Yeah, you feel like this person is just looking at this like it's a thrill or a good time. You're like, no, I'm not a thrill, good time, sorry. This person is depressed. They cannot stand themselves. You know, the fact that they made you feel like that. Because it is not the case. Okay, releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. They are scared. Yeah, now that they want to offer you this, that's the conflict. Now that I come in wanting to offer you commitment, you're walking away. You're moving on. You're saying you don't want it. Finality. I said, is it really done? And confessions came out. I take that as if they don't want it to be done, they need to get to confessing. They need to get to speaking their truth. Because as of right now, you view them as a very shallow person. And that ain't it. So yeah, we have return, second chance, beginning. I definitely feel like they're coming back to try again with you. You know, they want to make amends here. All right, let's have a new beginning. All right. They can't replace you. We mentioned that earlier. They feel like this is irreplaceable energy between you. They really want another chance. All right. So those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and happy.